Hello everybody, welcome to my channel, Ashley's Treasure, and I still have more to share with you, so here is the rest of it. I thought it'd be too long to do it all in one. Here are some books. This one was just so cute. I think this was a quarter, because being children's books. The cover is just as the dust cover, but look how adorable this bear is. I thought it was so cute. It's not that old though. Yeah, it's 2000. But all these pictures were so adorable. It's kind of big, it's hard to get it all in there. Isn't that beautiful? And then it even has little bugs flying around, ladybug and stuff. Look at that, isn't that so cute? Yeah, they got little ones flying around. Yeah, so I had to. And they even got strawberries here, so I can fussy cut the strawberries out and use it in a strawberry journal. Yeah, I couldn't leave this one. Oh, there's a bee. I can say that for the bee journal. There's a bunch of bees here too. Oh my gosh, isn't that gorgeous? It is a little bit glossy. You can see the glare a little bit. Gosh, it was so pretty though. So gorgeous. Here's another book. This is a Webster's dictionary. This one's the elementary dictionary, so they tend to have pictures in them, which I love. And you know, it has that thinner paper. This one's 1975 from the looks of it. But these are great for if you're making faux, like fake postage stamps, because look how small these are. I love that. I love using that, which actually I have this, yeah, right here. See these ones that I made? These are all from like ones like this. They're like the perfect size. I love making these. I need to do more. Yeah, and sometimes they have like a little border around it too, so that's one thing that are great for these type of dictionaries. And yeah, there's a bunch of little different flowers, plants, and you know, you can always use words in here too. I see there's some staining going on in here. There's a little snail. That's so cute. Yeah, a lot of flowers. They're all like that, so gonna have to go through that and cut all of them out. I found another Reader's Digest and I absolutely love the design on here. It definitely gives that country feel, and I like the red and the white. And then this is a very dark, almost black navy. Trousers. I was gonna see, cause sometimes 1984 is a year on this one, and look how aged the pages look. I didn't see. Oh, there's actually some pictures in here. Reasonable. Oh yeah. Okay. I do want to do Americana journal, so that's perfect. I would so use these. Oh, look at that one and his dog. That can be for dog journal, farm journal. He is very shocked. Can use that for men's journal. Masculine, you know. Oh, this too. That one's really pretty. That's cute. Ooh, and I love that. Is that Orioles? Yeah, Northern Orioles on Blackberry Branch. That's gorgeous. And I always love these end pages. Nice little design on top of the chapters. That's pretty. Oops. Always save those too. Some more photos. There's a nice map. That looks really cool. More photos. Oh, there's Grant and his wife. Murder and the First Lady? Okay. Someone was naughty, but I could just fussy cut her out. That's not bad. Oh, wait, never mind. Well, you could just cut that off and you wouldn't even know. It's a nice photo. It's kind of pretty. I really like this one. There's some coins that would be good for like pirates or mermaids or, you know, treasure hunting, sailboat, something, I don't know. That's kind of cool. I like the horse. It's like a Victorian era. Granted, there's a fire going on, but I could fussy cut her off. And this part here, and then have water in the background and look like she's at a cliff looking at the ocean. Make it more positive looking. So yeah, that was worth it. Love that. I just saw the cover of this and instantly grabbed it. I didn't even look at the inside. Sonnets from the Portuguese. And other love poems. They're just love poems. And isn't that so pretty? What a great cover. To the little chickadee, or to my little chickadee from Bob. Aww. I like the feeling of this paper too. It's really nice. 1954. It smells like 1954 too. But yeah, there's definitely poems in here. I like the numbers. I would use those. These, the Roman numerals, and the little ones on the bottom. And then there is pictures, colored pictures. And there's so much blank on these pages too. I could stamp and do stuff on that too. These ones that I colored is smoother. This one has a little, the regular pages have more texture. That's pretty. There's the white rose. And there, it looks like there's some blank pages in the back. Yeah, that's nice to have. So yeah, that was too pretty to leave behind. I had to get it. Sorry, the AC's running. It is super hot here. But I got this one, which is the safari animals in here. And I saw little ones. Yeah, look at all these. It's a fussy cut out from my safari journal that I want to make. And I was hoping there might be some lions in here. I can add to the lion journal. And it shows the monkeys how they leap. Yeah, all throughout here they got cool little sketches of all different animals. Got monkeys. There's an otter. Cape Clawless otter. Golden jackals. So yeah, they're all throughout here. There's elephants, zebras, rhinos, hippos. I saw a giraffe in there. Bungalows. Yeah. That's great. So yeah, I'll definitely be using these. Make little tags and stuff. Or I can just use the whole page, although these look like they're glued in. Yeah. There's so many. It's very thick. There's a lot of animals in here. And little facts about them. So that was worth it for 50 cents. These few things I got from Dollar Tree. I got 3 different sizes of these. These are like those coin envelopes. This one has 15. That's 3.5 by 6.5, which I love. I'm really excited about that. And then I found this one has 20 in the pack, which is 3.2 by 4.5. And this is 2.24 by 3.5. And this one has 30 in it. And I love that. And I kind of want to use this as like a template so I can make more of these, but with like scrapbook paper and stuff. So I was excited to find those. They were all for $1.25. And then I remember, was it Diana who, apart from she has her own channel, and she has an Etsy account, the Pink Cottage. I remember she got these, and I thought that was really cool, and I wanted to keep an eye out for these. I very rarely go to the Dollar Tree. I always forget about it. And these were like clock and, you know, time cards, and she said there was multiple ones in here. Yeah, there are. Okay, each one of them are different. There's these ones that are red. These are similar, but they are different. Oh, and then the back of these are green, which is similar to that, but that's different too. What's next? There's the back of those ones. I like that they're green and red. And this one's blank in the back. Those ones. Is that all that's in the back of those? So yeah, there's quite a few different ones. And they're decent quality. So that I thought that was definitely worth it for that many of them. There's 50 sheets of them, so I think there was like, what, 5 different ones? So 10 of 5 different ones. That'd be fun to use. St. Vincent, I think I scored at this one. This one, I like finding fabric with neutral colors, and I don't know if you can see, there's these like kind of like fibers to it, some texture to it, all these lines and everything. It's supposed to be that way. I really like that. They had it for $2, but they actually marked it down for $1, so I got all this fabric for $1. I like finding ones with neutral tones like this. I just seem to use that a lot more. And then I found these leaves, and that was $2. This is like Alta cutout. Yeah, different appliques. Harvest appliques. This is great for a fall journal. Isn't that cute? I love all these leaves, the apple, the pumpkins, all these flowers. And then this around it too. I thought it was really pretty, although some of it's like cut off, so sadly. But yeah, there's the instructions. So I pretty much got 2 of it. Yeah, so much. Oh, they did cut a few pieces off right here. I got this lace for $1.50. I have one similar to this, but it's more white. And this one's gathered here. I can simply take that apart. But this one you can see is more aged. And then I got all of these laces together for $2. I really love this one. This is similar to that pink one I got at the other thrift store, but this time it's all white and it doesn't have the pink in with it. But I sorted these out and wound them up. There's some nice pink. And there's this one. It seems like they kept using the same amount. I don't know what they use this for. But this is one they like sewn here, so I'm gonna like unthread that so it'll be one big piece. Really like that. This one I really like too. There's quite a bit of this. I liked how it had those holes there. This is a cute little one. Small amount there. This one's nice. This one's a little bit softer. Really nice. That'd be great for on a spine or something, or belly band. Some yellow, which I like never find, so I was excited about that. Some flowers on it. This one's white and silver. It looks like they did that themselves. And I could weave, you know, colored ribbon in between there. And this one sadly has, looks like they use glue stick. And like, they use some, plastic thread, you know, kind of like fishing line, you know, to sew these together. And then use glue. I don't know what they glued it onto, but something for Christmas, I'm assuming. But it has this nice, like, Christmas color plaid with the gold and green and red. And then it has this nice lace underneath it. And it looks like tulips there. So I'm gonna have fun trying to take that apart. And then it had this very long lace in here, layering. Oops, that's the back. Or is that the back? Maybe that is. It's hard to tell. That's nice. They had this book in a bag for $1, so I couldn't see what was inside, but I saw the cover and I really liked it. This one's National Velvet. I never heard of this one. There's a little piece missing here, which is kind of sad, but this would be a really cute cover. It's got its own personal stamp. It's the name of the book. But I love these two. And look at that, the painting. And I like how the title is like looks like sticks. I thought that was cute. This was 1935. And there were some pictures in here. It was kind of hard to find them though. But yeah, they're really cute. You know, girl with their horse. But I'm assuming the horse's name is Velvet. I could be wrong. Here they are in like a race. Looks like she's cutting her hair off. I don't know if she was trying to be a jockey and, you know, only boys could do jockeys back then for horse racing. So maybe she cut her hair to look like a boy so she could race too. That was my guess from the pictures. Yeah, because there she is. And see the titles of the chapters. I thought that was cool being wooden like that. And they're in blue. So yeah, there's some cute little pictures in here. And then I can cut all these out too. I like that compass there. So cute. I think it was worth it. Oh my gosh, this one is a Reader Digest, but it's all about 1971 almanac and, you know, yearbook. And oh my gosh, this is so thick. Sadly, there's some like gashes cut out, you know. See? I don't know, kind of adds just more character. I kind of like this. It doesn't need to be cleaned up, but I think it's because it has the colors. If I could make like patriotic kind of, you know, red, white, and blue of that, you know, time period with this, that'd be really cool. I did get this for 75 cents, which I was fine with because I really liked all the pictures and stuff in it. There's just literally everything in here. The pages are kind of thin. You know, this is all like stuff that would be in like the newspaper and stuff. So there's a lot of photos. You know, but they had like a lot of things like this. You know, they got the calendar, just like diagrams and stuff. Oh, there's a dolphin. Yeah, just really interesting pages. I liked how they're aged. Here's the stuff with the galaxies, comic. Oh, the stars. They got, you know, multiplications. They got literally everything in here. They had like all the state's populations in here. They had, oh gosh, so many really cool things. I should have put bookmarks also because I was looking through here, seeing what all was in here. It was really interesting stuff in here. So we got stuff like this. There's just so much possibilities. And you know, they had some old photos too. You can do interesting stuff with. And see, they got little photos like this, which is kind of like in, you know, school yearbook kind of. But those were selected world leaders. Yeah, there's like diagrams and stuff here. I thought that'd be fun to use. They had a really cool maps in here. I forgot about that. Isn't that awesome? Sorry, the AC is running again. Oh, I love the maps in here. They are so great. So aged and vintage looking. Although I don't know, it looks like they're sewn in, but probably glued too. I don't know. They have flags. They have sports in here too. Yeah, they got flags of different countries. And like stuff like that you can make as postage stamps too. More maps. There's a plan. I can do that as like a postcard. And see, like pages like this I thought were interesting too. There's just so many numbers and stuff like this in here. There's just so many possibilities through this. Look at all these numbers and everything. There's dates in here in the United States. And these are the cities. So at that date, what the highest and lowest temperatures were, you know, rainfall, all that stuff. That'd be good for like a weather journal. See, look at all these numbers. Sales and grows throughout the year. And then they had all the state seals in there too. I thought was awesome. Like Delaware, Florida's. Those would be really cool to punch out. Which actually I wonder. They look, this is a 1-inch. Yep, it's perfect. So yeah, I love all of these. There's another map of the United States, and it has like all the, you know, elevation of the mountains. Oh, I love this. And then it has the presidents and then their signature on the bottom, so I could make like postage stamps out of them too, and that'd be cool having their signatures in with it. Does it have, does it start with? Yep, it starts from the beginning. And then, oh, these are the Nixon cabinets that was at the time of that year. Yeah, just all these look really cool. See stuff like this. Oh, here it is. So, yeah, the Marine Corps and the Army are the ones that have those. So that must be Marine Corps, I'm assuming. Because I had the white ones like these I found at a thrift store. But I thought the navy ones were the navy green color. So I'm assuming that the white ones are the Marine Corps. Just then there was also an anchor, which I thought was with the Navy. I don't know. But I do like this. I definitely use that in my patriotic journal that I want to do. And more charts. And then this is like the dictionary or encyclopedia or something towards the end. No, it's still going. There's just so much in it. It's just never ending. And then more sports, photos. And then there is some like stainage going on here. So it just adds more character to it. It's like already starting to be coffee dye for me. So that's great. More photos. And then the index pages that are more stained. I love it. So that was definitely worth it. I found this book of vellum paper. I thought that was really awesome. It was $4, but originally it was $9, so I got it for $4. So it's heritage vellum. So there's 16 acid-free sheets. This one was already taken out, but isn't that so pretty? And then it even has like a design to it. And I don't know which side is front and back because it goes just as good both ways. So that's awesome. Here is like a butterfly one with a nice border. But yeah, they're so nice. They could go either way. Although the paper on this corner looks like it got wet a little or crumpled or something. But I think it's okay. But they tend to have like a set of two that goes together, and they're perforated, so you just tear them right out. This was 2004 is when these were made, it says. Or this one's 2001, so each design is... Oh no, it is 2001. It just, because being vellum, it made it look like a 4. But this was like a woodland theme with trees here. More trees and this cute little deer. Maybe this is the other side to this one. Yeah, because it's got that same design. And it has those leaves and the ducks. And the flowers. I love that vintage look. Yep, there it is. So there was a couple torn out. There's like a blue one that was torn out here too. These memories. These cute little flowers. On the side too. And then it's got like twigs making a border for it. This one's a Christmas one. It's really nice. And then this Christmas one too. The bluebirds. Nice just little design with polka dots and flowers. Here's polka dots and more flowers. Really cute. An old car. And then an old train. And then a baby stroller. And I didn't realize there was a shade of green around it too. So yeah, I didn't count how many there were left in there. And then they had examples here too, which I can even cut them out and use photos too. I always love finding photos like that in scrapbooking books. But yeah, that's how they used the vellum to make it into scrapbooking. So cute. So I think that was worth it. I thought this was a very different book. It's poetry again. This was 50 cents, and it looks like it's wood, but it's actually plastic. It's like really thick cardboard covered in plastic. But it's sunshine and shadows. And there were some really pretty pictures in here. To Joy from Mother, February 24th, 1994. That's really pretty actually. Oh, there's like a little quality little thing, but that's pretty too. And the printing is in like a dark brown, like this, like the cover is. This was actually 1972, so I think this is something that the mother had, and maybe the daughter liked it and eventually gave it to him. And I thought it was interesting because of how they're nailed or like screwed in through there. Just completely different, but there were some really great sketches in here that I loved, and like all these little flowers, all these little like borders, that's so pretty. I have to see if there's some good ones in here. Sorry, I got interrupted again. But there's some really nice sketches in here. Look at this rooster. That'd be great for farm journal. There's like seasonal poems in here. One's on music, happiness. I love this one. I saw that and I'm like, yep, I have to have that. It's so pretty. And then this was in there. I thought it had a year on it. Maybe not. But it looks like from one of those little magazines, 1979. This was on. If I had my life to live over. But, and there's some scrap piece of paper in there. There's like another one too in here. I thought that was pretty too. Makes me want to color it. Oh yeah, there's some more here. Some notes. I think it says grapefruit, toast, cottage cheese, quarter ground pepper, orange, banana, and I can't tell what it says on the bottom. I guess those are groceries, November 30th. Some more paper. This one has some like bluish green there. Huh. Another bird. Oh, there's some more paper. Some more notes. That actually looks like the bottom of the other one. Yeah, they have so many of these, and I love it. They're so pretty. Look at that one. Beauty and nature. There's the Liberty. I can use that for the Americana journal I want to do. Oh, especially this one with the eagle. American heritage. Scattered sunshine. Love this. Afterglow. This one's pretty. Eventide. Love this. Afternoon. Midday. Morning tide. Oh, love it. Golden dawn. All of these are so pretty. Sorry, the AC's going again. I found 2 more sewing patterns. They're both simplicity. I really love these ones, especially these ones. Are just so cute for summer ones. And these 2 could be for like a patriotic, and these ones for sure with the red and blue, red, white, and blue. I'm trying to remember. They were in the 70s. Yeah, this one's 1973. And this one's 1972. 72 and 73. Love that. I found some burlap trim. There's 3 different kinds in here, and it was only 75 cents. There's a yard of all 3 of them, so I thought that was kind of worth it. I love burlap. I was debating on this because this isn't the best brand in the world. It's I see this brand at like Walmart and stuff like that, but these are all punch outs. Accent punch outs. There's over 545, and it looks like hardly any was used in here, and I got it for $4. I was like, I'm like, gosh, is it worth $4? Is it not? But it has brown, a lighter brown, that like vanilla color, white and black, and then I think there was like 5 sheets of each. It's kind of hard to see, but you see all these punch outs all ready to go. There's so many layers, you know, and that like none of these were punched out. There's some really cool tags and everything in here. You know, they even have the hole reinforcers for them. Just so many cool ones. There's, you know, some square frames, some nice design frames. This one has little flowers here, a dragonfly, some large corners, you know, the curvy sides, hearts, stars. There's like a large circular tag, you know, this huge arrow, some zigzags, some waves. I thought this was kind of lame. It needed to be 6 by 4 by 6 pieces. I'm like, what's the use of that? But there is some tabs in here, and then there's some folded tabs in here. So I thought that was great. I don't know if you could see. Or no, there's 3, or no, there's 5. Okay, 5 of each, and then it goes into white, which you probably see a little bit better. And like none of them were used. Like there's ones that were like, oh, okay, besides that one was popped out, but yeah, there's like hardly any used. And then the darker brown. And then in black. So I thought that was kind of worth it, I thought. And it is thick. It's like cardstock. I found this really interesting string which has like a really nice fun texture to it. It's natural. It's 85% cotton, so okay, but not the greatest. But it also came with old tape here too, some aged tape, and I love those numbers. So I want to see if I can get this off without tearing the numbers out, or maybe I can just cut that out that way. For $1.50. That's a lot in there, so I thought that was worth it. Oh, okay, that was loud. Well, there's another needle in here. How many needles I got in here? This one was a little pricey. I think this was $2.25. But I really liked that light seafoam green going on in it. That was really cute, different. And there's so much of it, so I thought that was kind of worth it. This piece was only a dime, and the sticker was right here. Luckily I was able to get that off without tearing, but just hooks and eyes, and I liked the color of it. It's an old piece. I like that just as it is. I got some more paper clips. Granted, I don't need any more paper clips, but they were only 50 cents, and I was looking through them, and not all of them were like this. You see how they're like got more texture and they're darker. They're not that bright shiny silver, and so I love that, how they look. They're older, and there's actually a copper one in this one. So yeah, I really liked these ones. And then these ones are that way too. All the other ones were all shiny, but these ones are not. But they were in the same exact packaging and everything, so I don't know why these ones were like this and the other ones weren't. So I did grab these two because I like older looking paper clips than shiny new ones, you know. And the packaging is kind of cool too, but sadly the sticker is stuck on there really good, so I can't get it off. I found a cute wooden stand. This one's from Inka Dinka Doo, but it doesn't have a year on it. But it looks like it was never really used. I got this one for 50 cents actually, and it had this really cute cow. See, these stickers stick on so bad. If you don't get them off right after they put them on, it's such a pain to get them off. But yeah, I really like that cow, and that will go with the other farm stamps that I just recently got too. The 3 that had the frame and the fence and the barn. So cute. And then I found these cards. It was only 25 cents. They're an old deck of cards. I wish it said the year, but it doesn't. Makes me wonder if that might be the year of 71, maybe? I don't know. But I actually don't know the Game of Hearts. But there's the instruction ones, there's this Joker, and then I looked through, they have all of them, 1 through 12, of this little pig as the clover, and then the bear, 1 through 12, and it's like in his pajamas with a bear, and then the bunny again, 1 through 12. So those were really cute, so I had to grab those. I got this really cute cameo, isn't that what you call them? I got for 50 cents. I really like it's got like that dusty rose color and little roses. That was really pretty. I know this isn't worth much, but I got it for $1. I really liked these wooden beads. I don't know why. It was just like the texture of them. Each one of them are like different. I don't know if it came from a necklace or bracelet or something that broke. They're all really different and unique. Oh, sorry. I'm way off. Yeah. They look like they're like hand carved. I love this one. I don't know. There's some orange. I really like them. For doing little charms, even by themselves, they're really good. Or just adding on to paper clips, safety pins, you know, so many different ways. And then I found some more ribbons. This one's velvet ribbon, originally 12 feet for 99 cents. I do like this little Santa on here too. I think that's so cute. I got it for $1, and I don't think they did use some, but yeah, it's velvety ribbon. I really like it. Use that for Christmas journal. I got some fabric ribbons. Oh, it's really in there, but I thought this was really nice. Flowers. Why am I keep going that way? Sorry, I don't know what's wrong with me. So yeah, I feel like there's another needle in there. There is. Ouch. Or is that the same needle? Yeah, it's the same needle, just going all the way through that way. It's a super long needle. But there's like staining from where the tape was. Sorry, I keep getting off-centered. And then I got this one for 50 cents. This one was kind of cute. It's not my normal style. This is like that country cottage kind of look. But it had these really cute pigs, sheep, and roosters on here. And I love the texture of it. So cute. And there's quite a bit in there. And then I got this red, white, and blue one as, or not red, white, and blue. Red and green, red, white, and green, like Christmas ones. With like the poinsettias. And it's that fabric ribbon again. And then I got this cute snowman craft fabric for 50 cents. That was really cute, and I like how it's in a circle. This feels just like kids' construction paper that's stapled on there. That's why you could have, I thought this would be cool as on a cover of like a Christmas journal. So that'd be really cute. Or they had a bunch of these wooden ones and metal ones, and I've never seen metal ones, and so I was kind of excited about it. And so I got a bunch of the metal ones because I never seen metal ones, and I liked how they're aged. And I thought about I also found this really cool oval ones, but I thought, you know, like things like this, like doilies or certain fabrics, of putting these in here and selling them. And I only got these for like 50 cents here. This one was a quarter, you know, it was a quarter, you know, there was, that one's a 10 cents, 25 cents. Oh, this one I'm missing a part. Oh, darns. Well, I got the wooden part of it, so. That's weird how that one's 75 cents. But I could do stuff like this inside of it and sell them that way. That'd be a really cute thing to decorate the house with. And I never seen metal ones like this. And I thought, you know, you could put string through that spring and like hang it. Or, you know, you can put, you know, through the, you know, sometimes there's holes in the lace or whatever you're having, and that can go through there too. You can use these, like, there's some small ones. Like these ones you can use as like Christmas ornament to hang off, or, you know, just hang around in your house as decorations. I could use these separately, I guess, too, if I wanted to. I don't know, I just thought I could do really cute, you know, house decor stuff, because my husband keeps telling me that, I need to start selling some of my projects. So for next year, for my birthday, he's going to get me like the whole tent and everything, so I can do my own craft booth or whatever during arts and craft events. So I gotta get ready for that. And so yeah, I just grabbed a handful of them. I got almost all the metals. I didn't grab all the metal ones because some of them they were priced for more. But I got a variety of sizes, and I thought that'd be a fun, easy crafting to do. And normally I always find wooden ones instead of metal ones. And I liked how they were aged. I thought it was really cool. And I don't find oval ones that much, so that's why I got this oval one for 50 cents. And then I found a National Geographic book. This is Treasures in the Sea, and I love anything and everything to do with water. This was like a school's book or library book. That was kind of cute. This is 1972. And I like the little ship thing going on, so I thought I could use this in like mermaid or like pirates. You know, they have all these sailboats in here. Just thought it was really interesting. Yeah, see all these little pirates? That was kind of cute. And like this map here. See, there's some pirates. And here they're digging up pirates' treasure. See all these coins and the fishies. Here's a clownfish, some more fishies. What do I call them? I call them like silver quarters or something. I can't remember. Here's a big octopus. Here's a shark, the letter A. Ooh, a pearl. I don't know, it was simple, it was really cheap, it was like a quarter or something. So I got that. Yeah, so finally, that is everything. Sorry this took so long. But if you liked it, give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe. And stay tuned to see what all I make with all of these things. And I will talk to you later. Bye.